August 21st. Let's see what we got today here. We have this new day opening gap up here. Let's see what ES is doing, if we have an SMT or anything like that. Do have an SMT up top here. That's a pretty old SMT, but it is a daily SMT. Holds a little bit more weight than, for example, 4-hour SMT or 15-minute SMT. Yesterday, I got 2 green days on this XFA so far, but yesterday what I wanted to see before we started to bounce back up is a push down into this 4-hour fair value gap down here. So that is, I think, because we're holding this 4-hour right here. Actually, we did go off of it a little bit, but we're holding this order block up here, the 50% of this order block. You can see the 50% line right here. We're just tapping into this order block and then bouncing back down. So let's go to the 1 hour and see what we have here. Do we have an SMT right there? We do have an SMT with ES right here. Market open in 6 minutes. So I'm not sure. I don't have a bias today. I think I'm just gonna wait and see what market is going to do at open, and we'll take it from there. We could push up and take out these Asia and London highs up here for sure. We could do that, or we could push down to this 4-hour gap right underneath these lows right here. But right now, I think we're right in the middle of this range. We haven't tapped 50 yet, so I think we're gonna push down a little bit first. Pretty sure I don't think this SMT is going to hold. And then we might see a push up too, because we do have a gap up here. We have a lot of liquidity up here. I'm not sure if it's gonna push all the way up, but we do have another daily gap in this area. So there's a lot of liquidity down. Above price right now, but there's also a lot, not really a lot, but there's also liquidity down here. Don't think we're gonna get to this point today. It's Thursday. Maybe by Friday we get down to this low. But dropping another 500 points today like we did yesterday, very unlikely, I would say. So I think we're gonna get a push back up today. We'll see. Let's see if we got any news. We got Flash Menu PMI today at 9:45, so probably gonna wait for that. And then we have 10 a.m. existing home sales in Jackson Hole Semporium day 1. So we got some news today, which is great. It means the market's gonna move, hopefully. We'll see what we get here. Definitely want to see price, first of all, push down to at least 50%. You see, we barely tapped it with this candle right here. So I do think we're going to come back up. Let's see if we have a 5-minute gap here somewhere. Maybe tap. We did tap this order block already. So everything is mitigated here except for this small 5-minute gap, which I don't really think holds a lot of weight. So we got 4 minutes to open. Gonna size down today because I had 2 really good days so far. Gonna go in with 5 micros today. I really like this low right here because this is at the 6.62 retracement level. We have liquidity under here. In addition to right underneath this low, we have two gaps. Really like price to come back to this area and sweep this before we potentially go higher. So I think this might be my first target here, or my first target is this low as well. Sell side right there, which also has a gap right underneath it. So price probably gonna go down at open. I'm pretty sure we're gonna drop down. I think we're gonna do something like this. Drop down, take out that liquidity, take out this liquidity, and then potentially bounce. Get a CISD here and bounce back up. That is my game plan for this morning. It looks pretty good to me. What is this box that I drew out here? So 4-hour gap? Yeah, that's the 4-hour gap right there. All right, 1 minute to open. Keep in mind we have news in 15 minutes as well, so might not do much before that. If we see displacement to the downside, I might actually take a short down to this sell side right here. So something like this. Depends if we get some displacement to begin with. We do have an SMT now with ES right here. And market opens in 5 seconds. Nice little push up there. Kind of want to take a short here. Missed the move. Exactly like we talked about. Price can come back up a little bit. I might take a short down to this sell side down here. Ah, man. Come on. Come on. Exactly like we talked about. We did tap the 50% here of the range, the red line. Still think we're going lower. Let's see what we get. I'm gonna go in less short here. Just risking $400 down to this area down here. See how this goes. Might add to this position in a minute. Pretty sure we're gonna go and take the sell side at least. Gotta hold this gap up here. And we're stopped up, right? Stopped out right there is fine. Look for another opportunity. Just tapped this 5-minute gap that I wanted to see tapped. Let's see if we inverse this in 1 minute right here, then I'm going short again. No SMTs here now. We have an SMT at the bottom. Right here. Or we might go for Asia and London highs now. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to wait and see what price does. Alright, go back down, go back into this inverse, and I'm gonna take a short. If we bounce back in here. Don't want to see price just dump straight to my TP now. I want to have something like this. Like that. If we get it. Gotta hold this inverse right here. We did not hold the inverse. We might go for this now. This high up here. Just a pre-market high. The 15-minute looking like here. Five-minute, this big SMT right there looking nice at the bottom. No real displacement yet to either side, so I'm waiting here. I'm waiting. There we go. Get some push up. I'm going to tap back into the zone right here. Maybe go long up to this buy side here. Have another SMT here now. We have another SMT right here now with ES. Let's see if ES takes that high as well. This high right here. I think we're pushing up to this buy side now because it looks like price just broke above this level right here, and then that's the 5-minute opening range. Let's see how we treat this 5-minute opening range, if we respect it or just break down through it. I'm really feeling longs right here. Depends on how this candle closes. Nice rejection from that area, from that zone. Let's see here. Nice bullish candle. Well, that's some displacement to the downside now. What's going on? I think price is probably waiting for news in 5 minutes. Well, this looks good for potentially, but this displacement to the downside doesn't, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. Let's just wait. Let's be patient here and wait and see what price wants to do. Alright, disrespecting this inverse. Interesting. Might actually go down and take out the sell side now. We do have it at still SMT at the top here, so back into the 5-minute range as well. Have a small gap right here. These lows just look like they want to go get taken out because they're so smooth and equal down here that I feel like we want to go lower. Have another small SMT here now. Let's see how this candle closes here. I might go short. Might try out a short. Let's try a short here. See if we can't go down and take out these lows down here. A very tight risk on this. Oh, let's keep it right above this level. Would be good. Right there. We need to hold this gap, otherwise we're screwed. Want to see some momentum to the downside now. Got news in 1 minute, so let's see how this goes. All right, pushing down a little bit. Can we get some follow through here? Gonna take 5 off right here. There we go. Ah, come on, take the level. Taking 5 off there manually because we got a rejection from it. Still want to see it go lower. Stops to break even now. There we go, nice displacement, looking good. We can go all the way down to the low, it'll be great. My next level. Trailing my stop. I want to see it just go and take out that low now. Let's see, where should I put this stop? Right here. Alright, good, good, good. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Stopped out there. Still in profit though. 350 bucks. See what the 5-minute is doing here. We still have this low down here that I definitely want to see taken before we go higher. I mean, this looks like a low that's just waiting to be swept. We still got 2 minutes about in this 5-minute candle. I think, honestly, we're going to keep pushing down here. We have this order block right here. Let's see if we respect the 50% of it. This one right here. Don't want to see it close above the red line. If we don't close above the red line, I'm going short again. Looks good for shorts again here. Alright, pumping up to that 50% line of the order block. See what we do in this area. If we pump straight through it, we're probably going up to this buy side up here. We did close above it, which means we're probably bullish now. Also got a change in state right here on the 1 minute. But the 1 minute change in state doesn't really mean a lot these days. I want to see it on the 5 minute at least. 5 minute change in state would be right above the 1 minute actually. Weird price action here because we're getting big candles to both sides, and we're disrespecting gaps up and down. It doesn't really know what he wants to do yet, so I'm just holding off and see what price tells me what he wants to do before going into anything. If we get displacement below this gap downwards, 100, I mean not 100%, but we're most definitely going to take out this low. So I'm just waiting to see his price going to drop down below this gap. Then I'm targeting this low down here. If it respects it, if it doesn't close below 50% of this gap, then I'm going to target this buy side up here. All right, we're inside of that gap now. This dotted line is the center point of this gap, so this is a very important line. If we close below it, probably going bearish. We close above, if we respect it, close above it like we're looking like we're doing right now, probably gonna go bullish. We're also back to the 50% of that range. Very rangy so far. Not a lot of movement here since open. I mean, 100-point range is not too bad, but we haven't broken out to either side yet, so I'm just waiting for that. That's a massive rejection of that area right there. Would want to see some displacement to the downside now and take out this low. That is my target. So something like this now. If we close below this 50% line. So a quick little trade, something like that. But we're still respecting this, so I'm not jumping in yet. We're respecting this gap right here. Not jumping in yet. Looks like we're going lower though. Still nothing. Still respecting it. We have a tiny, tiny little SMT right between these candles with ES. Let's see, SMT right there. You can see SMT means that NASDAQ took out this low. ES did not take out that low. So we have a lower low on NASDAQ, higher low on ES. Could potentially mean something to the upside, at least taking out these highs up here. Equal highs. But there's really not a lot going on at the moment. All right, let's go in short here. Try this out. See if we can just go down to this level. Take out the lows. Potentially this level. Taking 3 off here. What other levels do we have here? Could just leave a runner, I guess. Why not? All right, we are pushing down a little bit here. Hopefully you can see some displacement down and take out these lows now. Come on. Gonna reduce my risk a little bit. Have this gap right there. Want to see that be respected. We got to close below this candle. I'm gonna go break even. Come on, Nasdaq. You know you want to go and take this low. Just do it. Come on, push it down. Push it down. Alright, I'm gonna go break even now. I don't want this price to come back up here. We do have an order block here now that I don't want to see respected. That I do want to see respected. So just going break even. If we go break even here now, is gonna be my final trade for today. Because this price action is not that great. Come on, Nasdaq, what are you doing, bro? Just take out the low, man. Just take out that. There we go. Thank you. Jeez. Trading very tight now. I'm happy with the day. Actually gonna take one off here as well. There's a low. If we get it. We have a massive SMT here now. With the ES probably gonna bump back up a little bit. Retrace a little bit first. There we go. Alright. So 680 bucks for the day. I am happy with that. Good morning. Today, even though the price action was not the best, we didn't get any displacement to either side, but I am happy with that. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more live trade recaps like this one.